I think like Sade Robinson trial should be the more push instead of the Diddy trial. We all been knew there was something weird about Diddy, P Diddy, Daddy Love, whatever his surname is. Like we been knew that. I just feel like Sade Robinson case is so it's just so scary and evil, and her loved ones, especially her, even though she has passed on, but like her story deserved to be pushed out in the media. First off, I wanted to say like shout out to Fox News in Milwaukee, even though I do know that Fox News generally is a bit, you know. But I just want to shout out to them to keep using their platform to keep telling her story of this killer, of this evilness, and helping her family to get the answer that they need. I was on live today. The trial is today, y'all. And everything was good till, some bot or some disgusting thing show up in the live chat and saying like free the killer name. And I reported, because if you want to support the killer, you can go to the court or you can stay in the jail cell with him, honestly. But I want to say shout out to the Fox News Milwaukee YouTube channel who peeked that and just literally closed the whole panel. And I was thank you, because if you want to support the killer, you can share the bed with him. But I'm going to give y'all a little bit summary of this case, and hopefully y'all will give a damn. As you can see, her name is Sade Robinson. She was 19 years old. She was gone on the first day with that killer, and she decided to go over her place. And I'm not going to judge her on that, because I know there's a lot of ladies, every other people who do that. But sadly, unfortunately, it didn't end well. I feel like the public, like us, we still waiting on the report of what really happened. But she disappeared. The killer torched her car. Okay, and he abused her body. He left a lot of her remains around the whole Milwaukee. So you pause on that and think on that. Yeah. Her family currently are still looking for some of her remains. And so the trials is today. I'm gonna share my opinion, Okay, yes, I do understand the purpose of having police, but now I'm like, why do we keep giving this organization so much funding when they don't even do the job correctly and properly? Because they went to this killer house. They did not take the toothbrush. They didn't take a lot of evidence, and they didn't even took a picture of the safe that has like the meth and the money. Now, the reason that the meth drug is important, because I'm just assuming allegedly that he could probably have drugged her. And I don't know. I just feel like there was a lot of evidence to be taken, and they just didn't take it. And this is why it's so important to really push this case through, because I mean, like, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it back. This community that we all in, they don't really care about women who look like me. Okay, and then we look at media, big Y. They don't do a good job to push cases surrounding black women like that. And the way they did with this case, it's not surprising. They do this every time, especially when the victim is. Also, the thing that really shook me up, like my anxiety just went off, is like I watched one of the pieces on YouTube, on Fox Milwaukee YouTube channel, that really talk about everything of the case. I really think you guys should go watch it and support them, because they're doing a good job promoting this story out than any other media outlet. So the way Sade Robinson met this killer, it wasn't through dating apps. Her friend, who she used to work with at the pizza shop, she had this other friend and a cousin, and they just set her up on a date. So that right there, so she didn't see this man on a dating app. And what's more scary is this killer, before even going on a date with her, he wanted to kill her. With all the funding and all the taxes that we paid through the police organization thing, they need to use that funding and look deeper into that man. I'm sure he had done this to other victims that y'all just don't deem to really care. Because what human being go on the first date and think of, I'm gonna kill this person? I'm allegedly, I'm assuming he could have other bodies and other blood on his hands. Also, I don't want to hear no one saying like, oh, this is why you shouldn't date men, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, but last week, men are out here supporting an abuser. And I have seen cases where a man killing their own wife with their bare hands. So don't do that. Even though I am assuming allegedly, I think he used this stereotype and he thought he can just do this and get away because of, you know. But one thing I know, Sade Robinson gonna get her justice, because no one deserved this. No one don't deserve this at all. What you went through is scary. That's why I feel so emotional and passionate, because it was just scary. The advice I would say, ladies, men, stop going to people's house on the first date. Just stop. But yeah, please look into it and share this